going on? Braxton rides here. Just installed that little LED light on there. I figured I'd wait to get it on until you guys could see. So, you guys tell me what you think. I really like it. It looks really good. So, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Like that is, I really like that. That looks really good. Lights up the whole thing. It's good. So, got that all done. Ooh, man, I really like how that looks. That turned out really good. I'm happy that it worked. So what happened was I got it all apart, you know, and did what I had to do to get to it. And then I put the light bulb in, and it didn't work. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, does this light bulb not work, or did I mess something up with the wiring on the actual, what's it called, the actual light bulb itself? And so I was like, let's put the old one back in. So I threw the old one back in there, and it worked fine. So I was like, dang, I must have done, I wonder if it goes the other way. So I went in there, and I put it in one way, it didn't work, and I flipped it around, put it in, and it worked. And I was like, whoa, that's so sick. So, I'm glad it looks, I like it. It's really bright, it's good. And it uses less battery, too, or less power to run. Yeah, see, it matches like that. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is my first motovlog at night. You know, even though I just did one earlier today, I figured I'll do another one since I'm out here anyway. Showing you guys my light. So the next thing I want to do with this thing, I'm already in 6th gear. So the next thing I want to do is I want to do the tail light on the back. I want to mess with that and get that LED, and then the front I'd like to get LED. It's just the bulbs for the headlights are so expensive, and then I got to get the one with the high-low beam, so I'm able to, like, you know, high beam and then low beam. But, you know, probably just have to look. Amazon's probably the best thing to look for, you know, to look on is Amazon, and then just look online. Man, it's a lot colder at night than during the day, I'll tell you that much. Holy cow. Another thing that scares me too when I take this all apart, so on my front tire, this thing, there's actually a, that's for the speedometer, and so what happens is there's a wheel that sits on my wheel as it turns, and it spins, and that's what gets this to spin. And my worry is I'm going to do this so many times, and then that thing's going to quit working. And so it's not actually the speedometer, it's the needle that goes in and turns. That's what it breaks on a lot of people. So all you got to do is just pop it off and see if that turns while you're driving. And if it does, then it is the speedometer. But if not, then there's something wrong with that. So then you just know what you need to order and what you need to get, and so on and so on. Dang, it's almost brighter like that. You can see in front of you more than like that. This is more like low and high. It's hard down here, but in the forest up north, it's probably easier to see. Dang, I really like that. That looks so good. Let's go this way. I met a guy down here that he just bought a new, it's a Kawasaki, I think 650. Oh no, it's a 250, excuse me. He just bought one, so I talked to him about it for a little bit, and let's just see if he's out. Might as well go see if he is. Wow, that light's actually really bright. That's good. Yeah, he's not out. But, sweet. Man, I wish I wore a long sleeve under my jacket. Alright. I'll follow him, why not? See what he's doing. Yeah, see, he put his high beams on too. See, hopefully, once this gets street legal and whatnot, I'll be able to mob around on the street with guys on bikes and just have a good time, you know. Who knows? He's looking at me like I'm following him. I'm just cruising with you, bro. Just... Alright, man. This is where we part ways. Man, I really like that. Oh, man. I can't stop talking about it. It's so bright. And you better be able to see my signal, son. A video I'm looking to do pretty soon is I want to do it's kind of a tutorial of how to rev match and downshift. Just because, you know, not everyone knows how to do it, and it takes time to be able to rev match. Like, at first, I was practicing on my brother's little 110, and I kind of messed with that, even though it's only a low enough amount of gears, or, you know, it's such a small engine, you don't really need it. I'm gonna try and get away from that cop. Since this isn't street legal, shouldn't even be on the road. Oh man, that's an adrenaline rush, let me tell you what. It's not bad though, because I'm in my neighborhood, and if he needs me to, I can run home. Wonder where he's gonna go out at. Woo! I got my heart pumping, I'll tell you what. Man. So, just kind of look and see if he's trying to turn in. Alright, so he's probably gone. But yeah, I was talking to the cop earlier today at, like I said, I can't remember where. And saying, don't you cross in front of me, you black cat. Bad luck. And I said, you know, I asked him everything. I told him I bought a motorcycle, and he's like, oh, okay. And I asked him about the lights, asked him about all that. And then I asked him about, like, what do you need it insured? He's like, well, anything above 50cc, but then again, it depends. I'm like, okay. I'm like, so what about 125, which is what this is? He's like, I would get it just in case, because if you were to get in an accident and damage was done to the other car and it was your fault, then you know, you would obviously need insurance to cover for the repairs. I was like, yeah, that's true, but I don't really plan on, you know, mobbing around everywhere. I want to ask if I see him again is I want to ask him if, let's say I'm just going over to a buddy's house. Let's just say I'm just driving it around on the street. And, you know, I'll tell him I have a friend, you know, got to get my story straight. I'll tell him that I have I got a buddy that's riding, and he just got a little 125, and, you know, it has plates and everything, but he wants to just drive it over to his friend's house. Is that legal to do without insurance? And then if he says yes, then I'm like, deuces. So guys, that is going to conclude today's video, motovlog. That's right, keep on walking. Keep on walking. And I just want you guys to have a real good day. Like, subscribe, like I was saying earlier before I got interrupted by adrenaline. And you guys have a real good day. See you guys.